Harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Ritter now to throw on their first play.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Now.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack.
Back to throw, Ritter.
That's going to be knocked away and in.
Ball back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
In motion, Aguilar. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's been able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That's a throw to me. He was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
First carry now for Justice Hill. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3.
Who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make it. They had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone. But
Slam that window shut.
they head to the line. Here's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Back. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. They're not going to get it. The defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the foot.
Same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
First down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
That one deep for London.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
During this time of year.
On down to punt, here's Bradley Pinion.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens. The Baltimore off. Jackson on 1st down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
So a pick 6 on the first play of the drive. And, Charles, we have our first.
And play their game and defend that advantage.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the... So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 3rd. The Raven a moment ago threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines, you're running for it for very back out on the field with a
10 at the 41. To throw is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. Will go down as
at the Falcons 35-yard line.
first carry now for Gus Edwards. And he's going to be met at what will be a 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. And this pass broken.
The angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the base here. First down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
As we saw right there.
2nd and Jackson now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Throwing on there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. That one deep for London. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the field.
Bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker. And this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That goes for a gain of play. Has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. Rolling to his right. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other. And this defense will take over right. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one thrown across his body, and it's
a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch. From midfield now, here's Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 40.
Running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him. He's fortunate to get what he did on that run.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside. The
timing on this one. Lined up on the right. The money. Bam! Puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from... Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he...
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the back.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will
that brings up 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 48. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. And you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this would come up short.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Big yard.
Who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Right on.
Field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just...
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out.
But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're starting a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. On play action, here's Ritter. And he takes a shot on the release.
Defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Steps away to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. That one deep for London.
And he bats it away, and it falls down. Pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Play action. It's Jackson. Well, this is going to be held in by the tight end Andrews. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 20.
That's right. No, they go play action.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark during the halftime break.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sack. Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut that working on them right now.
The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. They lose 2 on that last.
Come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here. Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice job by them picking up the run, mocking it, and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg.
Him right out of bounds. On 3rd and 1, Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. John Harp. They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And I don't think he got there. He did not. His defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive. And to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing.
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to
Forgot to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, this is half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game on the field at all times?
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the run.
Never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Dobbins, touchdown, Baltimore. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think, you know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Tucker able to connect on the extra. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past the Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And
many of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Robinson up the middle, and he'll get across the 20.
In that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
So a change of possession here on the right. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
You know they're both motivated. They both game plan. It just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got this down a yard. 1st down, Baltimore.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body down.
They go play action with Jackson. Over the middle, and there's a... Yeah, that wasn't 180 pounds. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to have it here.
7-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first. And they take a knee. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game.
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 43 yards.
Get this group in gear.
So the big play. Here's Jackson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had...
Start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Buying time to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And taking it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Good wrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And getting this chair, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On the give, here's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Ritter. And he's going to be sacked. He's getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Ritter back to throw. Out to his left. And they're going to mark him down short. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up.
Running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be an incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going play action, Ritter. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. For Toe, just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Throwing is Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. And this one will be brought. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Newspaper, but guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball.
Would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets the...
They'll run with Robinson.
And he gets halfway there from the
upper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Robinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in.
You ran it twice, but I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense.
Prevail, and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
And now a field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he's not going to get in. They stop him.
It has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break?
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases.
Maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it
Here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great...
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped.
The Raven offense set at the line out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm. You got to do something
Heads up.
to get themselves reasserted and calm.
Reassert themselves here.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. And this is dropped.
The concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And
Better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Position to start a drive, and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And that is going to do it. They've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head catch your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on. Now Jackson on 2nd down.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take over there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. A critical error there and a tight messing in the 4th quarter with a lead.
You can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now here's a pass on.
Excellent play, one that may help save points.
Now Jackson. And his throw's going to be completions. It just doesn't look like things are...
Pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure they have a outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
First and 10 here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll find Bateman once more. He's down inside. Some tight spots all game long.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but
separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Here it's 3rd and 2. Jackson will throw again. And he'll be taken down, but
they're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read.
Now it's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal.
There on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turned the ball over.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And they'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 46 yards for him on the ground now on 18.
You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That'll wind up as a loss on the play.
Find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
The last 2 plays, each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Ritter has it knocked down. Oh, one of the linemen
able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Arthur Mallett. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
You need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he takes it. So, Jackson now. Touchdown! Away from tying this game here in the 4th. Tucker now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th. Up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25 to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. But now a throw.
Absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6.
I'll get another one picked off.
Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ravens have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Falcons take over.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if
Timing's off just a little bit. It can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
But my dad, if you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
On first down, Ritter throws right back to London, complete again.
The fourth, they just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
Now Ritter to throw on first down.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Mac Hollins
From 17 yards out.
and the Falcons are at a fourth quarter touchdown here. We're an echo for the point after.
And no sweat. He puts it.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the... longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter. The question becomes, how do you
Now it's Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and in. Jackson. Under pressure and hit his second sack of the afternoon. Getting down to the good stuff.
A big play needed, no doubt.
To throw is Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. For the Ravens, touchdown.
Zay Flowers
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
and the Ravens answer back with a touchdown.
Here's Jackson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22. Ritter wants to throw it.
He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
stride?
Here's Ritter.
Rolling to his left.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the time, and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Ritter.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The count is a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game. Even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Oh, and the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for him.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Ritter.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls in. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders,
everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call flat. And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
now territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Flush to his right. And this pass broken up.
Let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now Jackson. Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 5 seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the fourth quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right? That reserve tank. They hauled